Good morning, children of the interweb. If you don't know who I am the one and only Pookie Izzy7, the underdog of the underrated, and today, on Underrated Games, I'm about to bring another underrated classic to the table of Ninjas in November. It's a little old, a little funky, but hey, it's still a Sega game, right? So, here we go. Yes, this is called Mystical Fighter. And in this game, you basically play as one of two one of two Kabuki fighters who know Mahol, aka Magic. Now, basically, about the game, you basically go out there, kick some tail, and take some names. Its Japanese title is Mahol Renjishi. So let's just go. Let's just go with beating some ass, shall we? So as a Kabuki, you're basically going to whip the ass of many. And with that, you can do the following. You can Hayabusa slam them, or airplay spin them. Yeah, this is a revenge run of this game because why not? And seeing that this is pretty good for a revenge game, I actually do like that Hayabusa slam. I don't know about you people, but most of them will just basically get the living piss knocked out of them. Like for here, you basically want to knock all these little goblins out. And all these monks here, you can either go for airplane spin or if you're like me, go after these Yokozunas. Now, yes, I put this game on hard, but it's those many cases in which the game really doesn't feel like it's hard. But sometimes you want to throw these fools, you want to give them a little something. So when you get some health, what's different about this game is when you get health from a bento, from a bento box, you actually get a health increase. Now you're probably wondering why I did that, because this game can be very unforgiving sometimes. Now up there on your upper left, as you see, that is your magic meter. And it's just like Golden Axe, really. Depending on how much you put in, depending on how much or what level of magic you're on, you can actually take on, you can actually clear out a whole mess of enemies by calling forth many various Japanese deities. Now don't ask me who they are, because sadly they did not give this information out. Now I'll give you a little history about me playing this game. I actually these are one of the main games I rented when we actually had a video store by our house. So really, they were one of my rental games. So what we're facing now is we're facing these Tenku warriors. The Tenku samurai, rather. So as we are taking on more sumos, or rather yokozuna, we just want to get rid of them because they are in the way. Now you do get weapons in this game, but to keep them, now that's the trick in itself. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna put a little swing on things. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put a little swing on things. And you gotta love that. You gotta love that little rebound that the Hayabusa Slam can only deal with. Because really. Okay, so now we face our first boss, the Hono Jishi, or the Fire Lion. Now basically what you want to do is you want to hit this thing. If you have magic, which really differs, because since I'm playing it on hard, I'm gonna be I'm just gonna be I'm not going to get any magic. Or if I get magic, it's gonna be very rare. So stage 2 takes us to a haunted forest. Actually, the pieces in this game actually fit the whole Japanese atmosphere. And if you can hear that beat very carefully, it sounds like King Arthur and the Knights of Justice. Like I said, I can do a whole bunch of nasty attacks. But as you can see, this just basically says, damn. Now, if I made it any easier just by putting an invincibility code on, well then, that just wouldn't be kosher now, would it? So now that we are constantly going to beat up the many asses of many, these Yokozuna need to... Ouch. These Yokozuna need to stop. You are not helping. You monks need to get out of here. Really, you can knock these fools out. You can knock them off or knock them out. Choice is yours. Preferably, I like to knock them out. So we got more of these Tengu samurai. And they're constantly being a pain in the ass. So we're gonna constantly be... We're gonna constantly throw people now. Oh yeah, that means I can still get my ass handed to me by a super charged power bomb. Think about it. If there was a super power bomb like that, man, that'd be awesome to see in a SmackDown game, wouldn't it? Or, or at least Kaneko Man. Ugh. You guys are really getting on my nerves. You realize that, right? So you do have a dash attack, which is really an Ukemi Kepku, aka a rolling kick. Of course, the thing is, I prefer against it. So we got more of these Japanese demons hopping about. And now we're facing one of the many ugliest looking demons I've ever seen. Now when he flashes, get the hell away from him. But if I were you, just basically keep hitting him, and he'll eventually fall, like so. Now you'll be facing his bigger brother. Not much the same. You just basically constantly hit him. Like so. See? Like that. Move out of the way when he starts flashing. Anyway, when you actually just keep whittling him. Keep whittling him down and he'll fall. And that was stage 2. So, when we come back, folks, we shall take on stages 3 and 4 of Mystical Fighter, aka Mao Rinjishi. So stay tuned, more on the way.